Hi guys, Nicholas with MultiMinds Data Academy. Today we're going to talk about graph databases and why you as a digital marketeer should care about them. What do the following things have in common? Customer journey modeling, marketing attribution analysis, recommendation engines, and search analytics. They all depend heavily on relations, direct or indirect relations between different entities. The entities in our example can be anything from people, places, objects, or actions. And if I ask you to visualize all of these entities with their relations, it will probably look something like this: a graph. Now, this is exactly what a graph database does. It is designed to work with a graph data model. And in this graph model, entities are called nodes, and relationships are called edges. These graph databases also use a very specific query language, like Cypher or Gremlin, instead of using traditional SQL. Now, what makes a graph database so powerful isn't merely a simple connection between two nodes. That's something that relational databases have been doing for ages. The real power lies in directional connections and transitive relationships. In a directional connection, causality can be one-directional between nodes, where like A causes B, but not the other way around. In transitive relations, connections can hop over multiple nodes, where A can be related to C because they are connected by B. With transitive connections, especially when they are plentiful and varied with many possible relationship patterns and degrees of separation, the graph database can uncover relationships between nodes that may otherwise seem disconnected or unrelated, and are undetected by traditional databases. This is why in most cases, network analysis jobs, the graph database is the most effective and will outperform traditional transactional analytical databases. So let's take a closer look at some graph database use cases for digital marketing. A first good use case would be marketing attribution. Let's say you are running a marketing campaign and Julie talks about it on social media. Her friend, let's name her Sam, sees her comment and buys the product. Now, a standard relational model would fail to attribute that conversion to the campaign we just ran. Because Sam didn't actually see the campaign, she heard about it from Julie on social. With a graph model, we can uncover this attribution through a transitive relationship between the initial campaign and the actual conversion. Another good use case are recommendation engines. Real-time product recommendations to online customers is not a new thing, but usually those recommendations are based on broad product categories and serve to large customer segments. A graph database allows you to discover what products are usually sold together or subsequently, and which customer profiles are likely to buy certain products. Using that information, a graph database can create real-time one-to-one recommendations. This hyper-targeted approach will not just benefit the customer, but also your bottom line. If you want to get started with graph databases today, there are a number of choices: open source or proprietary, self-managed or cloud-managed. There's Neo4j, OrientDB, Janus Graph, and AWS Neptune, just to name a few. But if you just get started, I suggest you take a look at Neo4j. They have a version that you can easily install on your local machine, and it comes with a couple of demo datasets where they guide you through the initial step of working with a graph database. You'll find the link to those resources in the video notes below this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.